414. You heard me? Nino B on the track, you heard me? Ghetto Good production style, Scholar Mind. 21519, one nation, we a team. You don't know what the lit reads? We bossed up, please believe. 21519, 21519. Real G's remain in silence. 21519. This here for all my G's. This goes out to my queens. Let me apologize in advance for anything that was taken out of content. Cause the nation ain't nonsense. We was growing and developing. That's deep in our conscience. What you mean the government say we murderers and hypocrites? That's the tea, call it kettle black. But that's a whole nother subject. We brothers from the same group.
Welcome to the Vibez podcast. You here with the posse. You here with the Velvet Juggernaut. You hear that 500 poem. You here with Scorp Huncho. Talk to him. Excuse me, he's having himself a beverage.
Woo.
How you feeling, Scorp Huncho?
Oh, loving that 500 vodka.
You feeling some kind of way, huh?
Loving that 500 vodka. But you already know who it is, the one and only. I know I ain't been saying this right here in a minute. I gotta start back saying.
Talk to him.
It's the one and only Mr. 4 Seasons of Barbecue. It's time to barbecue, not mildew with Velvet Vibez podcast. Why? Because we are the #1 motherfucking podcast of all motherfucking podcasts in the motherfucking world.
Oh, shit. I don't know what's getting into you, young man. Why are you talking in this manner?
It's that 500.
If he getting a little bit aggressive for you, forgive him. Keep him on your prayer list and prayer radar. So, now, what the fuck is going on these days? Well, first off, y'all know it's a whole bunch of shit going on. So we gonna take y'all step by step. A wise man once said, every little step I take. What it say? Every little step I take, you will be there.
You will be there.
Exactly. So y'all gonna be there, and y'all finna hear this shit. Nah, y'all done heard a lot of interviews. It's time to get some actual potting going on. First off, the church announcements. You know you need to get yourself some Velvet Vibez merch. Swag yourself up. Make yourself look fly for the summer. Get some of that summer gear. Get some of that gym gear. Get some of that Velvet Vibez twerk edition. Got a couple of new shirts. The twerk editions are coming out this summer as well. If you want to twerk with Velvet Vibez written across your butt cheeks, I want to make sure y'all can do that. Now, did you have some church announcements that need to be said?
Oh, also I'm working on a couple of things for myself for Velvet Vibez. We even got the Velvet Vibez mask.
Whoa! Yes, cover yourself up.
Yes, indeed. You heard it here first from the #1 motherfucking podcast of all motherfucking podcasts in the motherfucking world.
Talk about it. I'm gonna get that design up where y'all can see it. The Scorp Hunch will have it in his position, and trust me, when you see it, your eyes will become large and your mouth will become covered. It's only two ways to cover your mouth these seasons: put a mask on it or put a dick in it. You pick one. Now, first off, I'm gonna start off light before we get real dark, because this might go to a dark place for some of this shit.
Hold on. We need to backtrack for a minute.
Oh yeah,
backtrack. We gotta do shout outs.
Shout, please.
Yes, first and foremost, give a shout out to everybody. I'm gonna try to say this. It's quite as possible as somebody used to say, everyone's and everyone's.
Yes.
Yes, give a shout out to, of course, the Velvet Vibez podcast, of course. You know what I'm saying? Give a shout out to Andrew Cantu.
Yeah, definitely.
From the bottom, you know what I'm saying? I love the episode. But speaking of, while I'm there right now, I said I was gonna do this. I told Velvet earlier this week I had a bone to pick with him. I'm gonna say it right live right here on Velvet Vibez. He said a little bit of my sins, but didn't give me no shout out.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Kind of disrespectful. I know I was missing on a couple episodes, but I'm back. Gotta talk some shit for
like
y'all.
Like they said, guess who's back?
You know what I'm saying? Give a shout out to the cookie lady has returned, ladies and gentlemen. She trying to tease us with some stuff she coming up with.
Man.
She teasing us to let you know she coming back hard in a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yes, she is. Give a shout out to Golden Nuts. Give a shout out to Bradley. Give a shout out to Brandon. Trevor Lou, as he always says. Give a shout out to all the listeners around the world. Give a shout out to y'all go check out some of these podcasts that's out here, black owned podcasts, you know what I'm saying? Should give a big shout out to all the black owned businesses out here. 500 Vodka is one. Thank you for sponsoring us. And also, it's another one I want to give a shout out to. I hope they're listening. You know what I'm saying? We looking to do some business with y'all. Y'all go check them out. The Gumbo Radio Show.
Hey.
Right out in Atlanta, Georgia.
Man, this man is preaching.
Give a shout out before I get in trouble.
Yeah,
Before I get in trouble.
I do not want that.
I'm gonna give a shout out. I was told not to be saying this. She said she was getting offended. So you keep saying the pain in my ass. But sometimes she don't be a pain in my ass. She can be an angel at sometimes. But she's not always a pain in my ass. But give a shout out to Amy. And give a shout out to her co-worker, who's also, they working on some stuff. I do not want to say right now because I don't know if they want me to put it out there yet. But give a shout out to her friend Shatara as well.
Indeed. Now, did they write the script for you, or this came from the heart?
No, it came from me.
Okay, it came right from the heart. So with that being said, now, we're going to start off light before we get into some more of the shit that's going on, and you know what I'm talking about. So I ain't even going to start there. I'm going to start with, first off, a super salute. He gave them a salute, a shout out to 500. I don't got many shout outs because he pretty much covered all the same shout outs that I probably would cover. We have lots of mutual friends, but we do got shout out for all y'all that's tuned in. And shout out to everybody that's listening with their pants down. Everybody that's listening with your pants down, super salute to you. That's the way you listen. With your pants down and with your coat full. Now, top 5 comments. It's been a while since this happened. So I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a couple of bars real quick to let you know what happens when you hear about the top 5 comments that happens in the Velvet Vibes Facebook group.
Baby, top 5 comments, baby. Got the top 5 comments, baby. I got the top 5 comments, baby. Top 5 comments, baby. I got the top 5 comments, baby. Yeah. Oh. Top 5 comments, baby. Oh yeah. Hey, baby. Oh yeah.
Now, one of the top 5 comments, this is number 5. I'm going to start from the bottom until we get here, as Drake would say. Number 5. There was a post that has a man and a woman. A little meme. They're looking out the window, looking at fireworks, butt naked in the bed. And it says a woman would mess this up by saying, "So let me ask you a question and don't lie." Now, I feel this is true. Y'all women tend to address things at the wrong moment. I don't got a problem with y'all wanting to address us, but don't do it in the middle of romance where we're trying to do something special for you by saying, "I got a little question." So, there's a you remember this? There's a young lady by the name of Veronica Mancha, and she's replying to a gentleman named Terrell Lewis. We mentioned him on an episode prior about his being laid out in the middle of a freak orgy that we don't want to address again. But in this comment, she put, "He said a lot about us women having insecurities and bad experiences. I'm married and I still ask for confirmation of everything all the time. That's just how I was raised by my other relationships, unfortunately." Now, What's wrong with this comment, you may be asking? First off, we've spoken on this many times. Why do we have to let our past relationships affect our current relationships? Why do we have to think when a man is doing something nice, he's up to something? Now, I'm going to just ask you, Score Poncho, is that what goes on in your house? And you can be honest for the people listening. If you do something sweet, is it suspicious?
Sometimes they think that, sometimes women don't think men be listening, but we do be listening, We just act like we don't be listening. But see, what I do is, I can't tell everybody what I do, but the people that just knows me, they know what I do.
Talk to them.
You know what I'm saying? But, we do be listening. And half the time we don't just jump up and do it when y'all want us to. You know what I'm saying? I know that irks y'all.
They want it right now.
Y'all want it right then and there. And I ain't gonna lie, we expect the same thing too, but we get the same results y'all get. I mean, that irks us too. Yeah. But all in all, there's some stuff I'm working on still and learning.
So let me ask you, if a woman was doing something special for you, your woman take you out to Las Vegas.
Oh, wow.
And you sitting in a hotel, and you may have saw something in her phone the week before, or you may have overheard a conversation the week before, and you know some shit that she don't think you know. Are you going to wait till after Vegas? Or are you going to tell her right then and there in Vegas, I need to ask you a question about something I seen?
It's probably going to be after, because I ain't going to try to let that Vegas trip ruin my vacation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Might wait for the last day of Vegas.
Then address it.
Some questions.
You could address it on the plane.
No, coming back.
Now you might get into it. Yeah, on the plane going
back. Yeah. That's what I said on the last day. I might address it on the last day, but the whole time I'm there, no. I have been into some situations where, in the past, I'm gonna clear this up in the past relationships, you know what I'm saying? Where situation was the woman that I was with tried to do something nice. And it was kind of fishy. It really was. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on? But luckily at one point in time it wasn't that going on. But as time progresses, I start figuring out. No, you ain't playing with no food.
Same thing, man. I think I'll wait. I think I've been there before when I know some shit and it's just not the time. If it's a good moment, I'm gonna let the moment be good. And I know us men, we'll let that happen. Y'all women feel like y'all need to address it right now a lot of the times, and we may be questioned at the Eiffel Tower and I'm like, are you serious? You want to talk about this right now? Who that bitch text you? Okay, let's not talk about this while we on the moon right now. We on the moon right now. Let's enjoy this, and then we can talk about that bitch later on, per se. But we're going to move on to number 4. Claudia Del Rio. I got to give her credit for this. This ain't even really a comment. It's a post. It was a comment, but I ended up making a post about it. Now, we had a comment, a post that said, what's the worst thing you done ate? I put in there raccoons. Some people put in there, shrimp, certain things. I think I saw somebody said they had a goat soup, monkey brains, and all kind of shit. But I gotta give it to Claudia Del Rio because she went in there and took this post and called people out on a prior post.
Oh, hell.
Because we asked them what was stopping them from eating the booty.
Oh, wow.
Now, people in here talking about they've been eating goat brains and monkey brains. But the same people said they don't want to eat no booty. So I'm going to say this. If you can eat monkey brains, even if you can eat chitlins, and Lord knows I eat chitlins, that's why I eat ass. You need to eat ass to go with it. Now, Scorp, do you eat chitlins?
Hold on. That deserved a bone. That deserved a bone.
What's stopping you from eating the ass?
I mean, I don't eat ass. I don't eat chillings. I don't eat no monkey brains.
Do you eat hog mugs? Okay, so see, you passed the test.
No.
People be eating chillings, but they don't want to eat ass. You right close enough. Do you eat octopus?
No.
Okay, I seen that in there. So, Squirt Huncho passed the test. Now, I do feel like when him and his girl, going across that threshold and he put the ring on her finger.
We on the same boat. She don't want that either.
What if one night y'all been sipping a lot of 500 and you have a big tablespoon in your hand?
Nah. Hell nah. She might ask me, what you doing with that?
Now, I normally don't tell people business, but Squirt Huncho came to pick me up today. And his seat was in a different direction than it normally is.
Really?
And I have been informed that he have broke his vehicle in. Yeah. So I want y'all to go ahead and give him applause. Don't get that applause. What did applause say?
Hold on.
Shout out to anybody who have car seats.
Stupid.
With that being said, we're just gonna move right on. A young lady by the name of Elizabeth McKnight needs to be discussed. Now, a post went up said, "What if your coochie would growl like your stomach?"
What?
And then when you get horny, your coochie began to growl. Now, she made a very alarming comment. This is why she's landing here at number 3. She said, "It's bad enough that you get purple pussy." She was like, "But if you're going to be growling," she was like, "Hell no. I have a question. I heard about blue balls because I'm familiar with this. Have you heard about purple pussy?" So,
I never heard of that.
Elizabeth McKnight, we need you to call 210-580-4326 and leave a voicemail. We need an explanation on what is this. I think I know what it is because it sounds like it's similar to blue balls, but I'm assuming you made this up. But if y'all women are listening and laughing and saying he don't know what he talking about, forgive me because I ain't heard about no purple pussy, and I bet not see one because we gonna move on. I bet not see no purple pussy in my day because he's gonna mess up my pornography. When I pull that cellular device out and I get that cocoa butter, we expecting to see the pink is the green light. Purple is alarming. I'm going to click the close button. Now, speaking of eating crazy stuff in the post, we at number 2, James Trotter. When we begin to talk about eating different things, he had a long list of things that he said he had. He said he had some kangaroo meat, some scorpions.
Oh, wow.
And I hope Scorpion don't go after. Just let him make it. Cobra. He said he had some dog meat, some penis.
I'm done.
You heard that right. And fish penis too.
I'm done.
And then he also said that one of the most alarming things he had, bat.
Wow.
Now, if you wonder what's wrong with him eating a bat, you might have heard of a small little thing that's getting popular. You might have heard of it in your local neighborhood.
COVID-19.
He said this was before COVID-19, but they told him to beware for the next 10 years of his health. So if y'all feeling like, exploring out there, if you want to eat something wild, get yourself some alligator. Get yourself some frog legs. If somebody put a bat on your plate, I need you to see if your left hook still work and that right uppercut still work. Because this some bullshit, my guy. Now, when it gets this number 1, Squirt Huncho got position of, he brought to my attention about eating the booty. What this young man said about why is he shamed about eating booty?
Huh? Oh, you done threw me out for a loop right now. Hold on, let me find that post.
Because this post.
Find this post.
Oh, you know what? I found it. I said, why are you ashamed about eating the booty. A young man by the name of Quincy Staples. He said, I'm not ashamed to say I lick a motherfucker's ass. He said, I love to catch her ass when she get out that tub and water run down her body and I attack. It's nothing like a clean ass. He said, a sign and petition by all the Libras. So, all y'all Libras out there, I'm sorry to let you know, we know that y'all eat ass. We are very aware.
Wow, that shit tripped the fuck out of me when I read that. I said, that got to be in the top 5 comments. That got to be in the top 5.
So that's what y'all doing out there. Y'all Libras is real wrong. I'm going to tell you what, with it, I'm going to go and pull me another cup of 500. And I'm going to let y'all hear a smooth commercial so you can see why I'm pulling this 500 up.
Want to know how we drink? We drink sexy. And it's because we drink 500 vodka. It's gluten-free, corn-based, and offers 3 premium products that is unmatched in the market today. Super Ultra Premium Neutral, Coconut Pineapple, and Strawberry Lime. It is available in Total Wine stores in San Antonio, Texas, and Austin, Texas. If you want to vibe with us, then drink responsibly. Drink sexy. Drink 500 vodka.
Now, Squirt, you probably, now that we in the dark place, so if you can't handle it, press stop. We catch you on the next episode. But you know what? We can't just skip over what the fuck going on out here. Have you heard, Squirt, about the young man that came up hung from a tree, lynched in Palmdale, California? So the bullshit has started, and I'm finna get a name to put on that. Because we don't just want to say it just like it was anybody. But this young man by the age, I think he was 24. And he was found Palmdale, California, lynched from a tree at their city hall. Let's see here. If you wonder what's wrong with that, I'm not going to tell you. I just need you to log off my motherfucking podcast. Fuck you. I'm just going to tell you that like that. Now, what else is fucked up about this is the guy's name was Robert Fuller. He was found hanging from a tree in Palmdale, California. The guy was only, I think, 24 years old. So it's, 24-year-old man, young man, lynched. But y'all want to sit here and tell me that the world is not racist. Y'all want to tell me to get over the shit. Not to mention, he ain't the only person that's been lynched this week. There's been like 3 or 4 other cases of this going on. So the shit's starting back. If you ain't racist, I'm not talking to you. There's a lot of people out here that keep saying this shit is annoying as fuck to me. People keep saying, get over slavery, get over it, and all this shit. First off, and I'm not going to do too much explaining because I got a new theory about this shit. We keep telling you what's the difference, what's Black Lives Matter, what's All Lives Matter, why we do this. We try to explain it and say one house burning up, the other house ain't burning up. I ain't doing this shit no more. If you don't understand it, I need you to press the stop button and send me a hate email because I know it's coming. I don't give a fuck. At this point, we want all the smoke and whatever come with it. But everybody is out here lying, playing like they don't understand. And they're saying get over slavery. And this has nothing to do with slavery at all. So where it gets real interesting is, and I don't want to have to pull this video up, but this young lady, there's a young lady, another Karen that's out there, and it's a bunch of y'all Karens out there pretending I don't know what's going on, all lives matter, and they don't know what's going on. There's a young man, Caucasian man made of mayonnaise and crackers, that he decided to step outside and had this to say to a young business lady.
I paid for it. Do you understand? I don't go to your household and tell you what you can put on the fucking front of your door. I don't fucking tell you that you can't wear the stupid fucking hat. It's your business. You want to wear it? Good for you. Proud. That's your opinion. That's a beautiful thing. Whatever I put on my business that I work hard for, that I pay, you cannot come and spit in front of. Do you understand that?
I can do whatever I
No, you can't fucking do whatever you want. Get the fuck out of here.
You're the one that takes
I don't think I need to play this whole clip. I think you get the gist of it. Man walks up to a woman's business, sees a Black Lives Matter sign. He decides to spit on the sign.
Wow.
He didn't like that it was there. He was addressed and told to go on about his business. He wanted to continue arguing. And I can do this all day, pulling up different examples of racism, but I don't want to play this with y'all today because y'all know what the fuck is going on. Everyone's saying they don't know what's going on. This young lady walking around saying this.
You go to jail! Touch me, bitch! Hey! No, it's okay. Touch me, bitch! Fucking rude. Fuck you, nigger! Fucking rude. Touch me, nigger! Touch me, nigger! Touch me, nigger! Get the fuck out of here! Fuck you over here! Call the ambulance!
This is how America feels.
This is America.
Yeah. He said it right, man. Like, at this point, a lot of people just taking their masks off. I'm not going to be the guy that just hates all white people and say everybody's racist. I'm not going to be that guy. But what I am, we going to just have to start calling shit what it is. So Starbucks needs to get called out. Starbucks tried to play us. I need y'all to, it's a lot of companies, y'all. We got to, it's hard. It's so hard. But I need you to put your spoons and forks down. Fuck Waffle House. I never thought this would come out of my mouth.
Man.
I never thought this would come out of my mouth.
It's just certain businesses that I'm totally shocked on. You know, that Waffle House, and KFC. We've been buying fucking chicken from y'all motherfuckers every fucking Sunday after church.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Talk your truth.
Black people been supporting the Colonel every Sunday. Go over there and get that 10-piece bucket, chicken meal, family meal, you know what I'm saying, with them 2 sides of potatoes and them biscuits.
You see how they do?
See how y'all do this? Then the Waffle House. Waffle House. And what really got me was Starbucks.
Yeah.
And that's a black-owned business.
Is it?
You know who owns Starbucks?
No.
All the Starbucks? Magic Johnson.
What? I'll be doing some research behind this. I did not know that information.
Yeah, they tried to jank us, but then they came back and tried to apologize.
Yeah, they with that bullshit.
And said, "Oh, we're gonna keep the everybody who walk in with Black Lives Matter shirts on and shit."
Yeah, and see, I went and I don't want to give no false info out, so I went and checked that out. And actually, I think Magic Johnson does kind of like Rick Ross. He got some franchises. But
okay.
The owner is a guy named Howard Schultz.
My apologies.
No problem. But yeah, I think he is affiliated. But check this out. Starbucks went and they said no Black Lives Matter shirt, pins, hats, bandanas, anything of that nature, merch may be brought into our facility. No signs, nothing of that nature. Now, they went and said that they was doing this for our safety. They said they don't want people, after they got some backlash, they said, hey guys, we're only doing it for your safety. We don't want anyone to get, people to be upset that you're wearing that. And we just want to make sure you're covered. Normally, a nice guy like me will give people the benefit of the doubt like I always do. Fuck that. You're full of shit, and I don't want to hear it. Like, now after you get backlash, now you want to pop out, oh yeah, it's just, it's a little, we're just trying to protect everybody. Then guess what Starbucks backtracked and did? Now they said, hey, you know what? Now we have a little Black Lives Matter shirt that our employees can wear, a special Starbucks. And it's on sale, so the employees have to buy it. No, don't buy a motherfucking thing from Starbucks. I know y'all gotta make a living, but I need y'all to walk out that building and have the middle finger up on your way out. Because that's bullshit. I'm down for apologies, but at this point, I don't want to hear them anymore. As Uncle Charlemagne always say, the best apology is change behavior. I'm sorry, just ain't gonna cut it no more. Waffle House, we had a good run, my guy.
Man.
We had a good run.
We had some good times at the Waffle House.
Taco Bell, we had a good run. Wendy's, even though you tried to backtrack and say it was false, you lied too. We had a good run.
The redheaded woman.
Mm-hmm. That ain't all of them either. I can go on and on about that, but we ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna sit here and drink my 500 and say this. Another thing, I'm tired of people saying I felt uncomfortable, I felt in danger. I gotta ask Scorp a question, and I already know the answer. And I ain't even asked him this question before, but I know the answer. And it's gonna let y'all know. When y'all say y'all uncomfortable around us and stuff, have you ever been uncomfortable around white people? Because I know I have. Have you ever went to a neighborhood or a building, you saw a Confederate flag?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Saw a truck with mud on it.
I told Amy this story the other night when I was with Golden Nuts and we went to a bar and I felt uncomfortable. I told him I felt uncomfortable. As a matter of fact, it was 2 different bars. I put it like it was 2 different bars, and we was downtown. One of them was the Blue Cocoon.
Okay, I heard that.
And I couldn't think of the other one. But, yeah, it was a number of white people in there. And I told them, I said, man, y'all, I feel uncomfortable. But I said, I don't think I should be feeling like this, though. But I said, it's a different type of vibe when we walked up in here. You know, and with the other one we went, it was me, him, his uncle, and his cousin. We went to another bar, all white bar. We walked in and I told them, I said, yeah, I feel uncomfortable. And yeah, they like, yeah, me too. So we saying what made us from getting uncomfortable was we seen another black dude in there. I'm like, oh, okay, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Then the owner of the business, he came in, he came and talked to us, you know what I'm saying? Like, he welcomed us, he wanted us to come back. He said, first thing he said, this is not a racial bar. No, he made it clear.
Yeah.
He said, I'll have all types of people in here, you know what I'm saying, races and all. He like, it's a real calm bar. He said he would like to have fun in here. Then another guy came up and he just bought all of us shots. Yeah, bought us 2 rounds of shots.
You had a little black privilege.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, he bought us all shots and he bought them beer.
Indeed.
So I like, I'll come back in this motherfucker.
And you know what? Sometimes that be the case. Sometimes you feel a certain way, but that don't be the case. But that's what happened with us when they say they feel uncomfortable, and then we end up either put out somewhere or police call on us, or in worst case scenario, no longer with us. No. But I know I've been places, maybe just going somewhere to eat, and I feel like a movie y'all may have heard of called Life, when they say, what kind of pie do y'all have? This kind of pie? I'm not going to repeat that phrase. Refer back to the movie in your spare time. I done had enough of us using that term anyway. But I've been places and I see the Confederate flag. I see trucks. I see trucks with the mud on it. I see the camouflage garments. I see the muddy boots. I see the big beards and the Harley Davidson t-shirts.
Yeah, we see this shit back at home.
It's the same, just like you see a gold teeth and dreadlocks and you begin to feel threatened. When I see this, I begin to feel threatened. But you have to judge people by their character. You can't just say, I saw a Confederate flag, I saw a this, I saw a that. But I will tell y'all something about y'all motherfucking Confederate flag. I'm glad that motherfucker getting banned like a motherfucker.
What?
Left and right.
What?
Because I will tell you this.
Mississippi taking that bitch down.
Yeah, a lot of states, they getting rid of that shit. NASCAR got rid of that shit. Somebody retired behind that. I don't give a fuck, because the thing about it, you cannot prove that thing is a Southern pride thing or something like that. Because,
ain't no fucking Southern pride.
Because
this shit.
Same thing for Make America Great Again. Same thing for so many other things. Because every time something racist happens, everything that you tell us is not racist is always there. If you see the KKK, if you look in the background, you'll see a Confederate flag there. Mm-hmm. If it's not racist, why they bringing it out? You see the swastika, you see the Confederate flag, you see MAGA hats. Oh, I thought it was a political statement. Why they have it? Why they have the t-shirt? And then they want to slip their ass in some Jordans to go with it. No, get out of our shit. Go on and come right on out of it if that's how you feel. Mm-hmm. Don't say I don't like them, but I like basketball. I need you to turn it off that channel. Don't tell me you don't like them, but you like Ice Cube and NWA. Turn it off. Y'all always want a one little spit. I'm going off today because I done had enough of this shit.
Tell it. Hold on.
I had enough.
Hold on.
Now, I don't want to do y'all like Dave Chappelle did on his new special.
I didn't watch it yet.
I will tell you
I heard
this.
it was good though.
It was real good.
I heard it was real good.
I'm gonna say a lot of people probably not happy with it because he might have cracked 2 jokes the whole time he was doing what I'm doing. He was preaching, but I wasn't mad at him. I said, you know what? It ain't time for jokes right now. If anybody went there and they said, oh man, it wasn't even funny, I know it wasn't funny. And I don't think he intended to. He said it a few times. It's getting real dark. But it's just some stuff you just got to say. You got a platform. You got to speak up. So shout out to Lil Baby. Everybody saying the young rappers ain't saying nothing. All they talking about is bitches and Rolexes. He got a song. What's the song? The Bigger Picture.
I just seen he had a video to that on YouTube. I didn't watch it, but I saw it.
Yeah, I ain't seen the video either, but I heard the song. The song is bumping, and he's actually saying something, and he's talking about what's going on. So y'all gotta give some of these cats some credit, man.
Meek Mill got a song out too.
Yeah, he talking about what's going on, and a lot of people are gonna do it. Some people may be just trying to cash in. Some people are gonna be serious. I feel like a lot of people gonna be serious though, because I think it's real clear as you watch this thing called the news channel. If you see what's going on around the country, if you see what's going on around the world, a lot of people feel the same way. But now that y'all have been in a dark place, y'all can sit your Bibles down. I'm going to take my Stacey Adams off, and I have to ask. It's a question that I got to ask because I ran across a meme about this. Now, it said there's some stuff that women do in sex that they think feel good, but it don't. In the example, they said women love to, while they're having sex, they start riding you be having a good time, then they start doing this circle motion. And they said that only feel good to women, it don't feel good to men. We just need to go back and forth. Y'all doing the most.
This was debate in the group or something. Like, yeah, I must miss this post.
I think it happened in the group, and I've seen it in some other groups as well. Y'all need to join the Velvet Vibes Facebook group if y'all want to have these type of conversations with us. But
there'll be some hilarious conversations in the group. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen. There'll be some content. If you don't believe me, just go back and listen to the top 5 comments, and especially the number 1 comment of the day.
We're gonna tell you everything that's been on. But this shit is interesting as fuck though. What is it that women do that they think it feel good, but it just don't?
Oh wow.
Cause I feel like that kind of is one. That is one. Like when they get on top of you and they be riding you back and forth. First off, disclaimer, mama, if you listen, I need you to stop it and fast forward about 20 minutes. I don't know how long we're gonna talk about this. About 20 minutes. We'll be off of it in a second. I don't want to get grounded or nothing like that.
You get a phone call.
Yeah.
Later on this week.
And mama, if you still listening to this part, I do want some cookies. And while you listening, I told you to fast forward already. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't get your bill. Now,
the banana pudding brownies.
Don't talk about it because she's gonna keep listening. We through talking about this stuff. Move on, mama. She might like it. She won't hear that promotion. Nah. Yeah, I'm gonna say when they ride you and they start going in a circle. I will say I'm a new fan of. I think being road is a new favorite of mine. It used to be doggy style. Getting road has been promoted to my favorites, but you gotta just go back and forth, up and down. Once you start going in circles, sometimes they feel okay, but sometimes, especially when they get on the tippity tip, I'm like, well, if you're gonna do it way up there, come on down here and go round and round. I'm like, hey, you seen a hula hoop before? That's how it works.
I don't know why y'all do that. Why y'all do that?
In my lab, I don't want to just throw one from the meme because that's what the meme said, so I don't want to just follow it. I want to have one. So mine is when you're getting head, and then when you get head, it's a simple process. Just suck it. Like the DX. Don't lick it on the side. Don't smack yourself on the forehead. Just suck back and forth.
You got some out here like they like to do all extra now.
So when you see that, you be like, why you doing it? I know you might get bored just sucking it forth, back and forth. That's all you got to do. This a blow pop.
Popsicle on the stick.
Yeah.
A bum pop.
Yeah. What do women think felt good? But it's just you be thinking whatever you do.
I don't know.
And just a disclaimer: it don't have to be your current situation. It's just something you seen somebody do, and you was like, "Why is he doing this?"
It's all crazy to me.
Hollering for no reason when you ain't even put it in.
I done seen some situations like that. Some of them, I mean, I done watched movies where, you know what I'm saying, the guy not even, you know what I'm saying, working with this, and they doing all the damn house. I'm like, really?
They just following the script.
The fuck?
Have you ever had one of them violent sex ladies?
Mm-hmm.
I had a lady one time that she wanna.
Yeah, I talked about her previous times in a couple episodes.
He had the ones that wanna like hit you and stuff.
Oh, you said violent?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I take it again. I
said,
had one that choked me.
Did you mind this?
I was kind of scared at first when she did. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not finna lie to you. I mean, she just came out the blue with this shit.
Did you let it continue?
Like, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on? I stopped. When she did, I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh my gosh.
What the fuck is going on here? You just choking motherfuckers now?
And then when y'all started back, did she start right back doing it?
She did a couple more times, but I said, look, one, her brother, when you finna do this
you
shit,
can't just bust out doing this shit.
You can't be busting out doing this shit. Now, if I would bust out doing this shit, you thought I was trying to kill you.
Yeah, you gonna catch a case behind this shit. That's why when women be like, harder, daddy, I'll be like, you mean medium hard? No, I'm not hard. I'm like, we're gonna do medium hard. I don't want to go too hard. I'm like Kanye. I can't do it faster, but I know somebody who can. I'm gonna call Twister. No, but this woman, she said she liked to get violent. She was kind of like that woman on Don't Be a Menace when it was in that mail truck.
Oh, yeah.
I said, that's fine. I didn't know she meant this. Now, we were doing it. She done got on top of me. She done punched me.
Wow.
Now, I called her by the wrist, and I was like, maybe she too drunk. Maybe she trying to slap me soft. She slapped me again. Next thing you know, she slapped fire on me. Bah! Next thing you know, left hook. I was like, hold on. Is this the UFC? I looked down, my penis and shrunk. All I saw was a jelly bean. I said, this thing done. This thing was done. Cause she turned me off. And I was like, I should have addressed. I ain't say nothing. I was like, she was just drunk. Next time we did it, she started punching me again. So I eventually learned that this is her shit. And she liked to punch and choke and do elbow drops and stuff. Needless to say, that relationship ended real quickly.
Wow.
I don't think I even explained too much more to her about the violence that I was experiencing. It was too much. Which now that we discuss our past, we have to talk about our present. What has COVID-19 done to your sex life? Now, I asked this before in the group. I don't think we talked about it on the podcast. Also, I know as far as E-Scorp, you're currently back at work.
Yes.
But when you was not at work,
thank you.
When you was at the house, did it make you have more sex or less? Some people
about the same.
Yeah, some people made
about
it
the same. I ain't feel like it was about the same.
Why it didn't go up?
I don't know.
Y'all on each other's nerves?
I was trying to get in the streets. That's what I was used to being in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Working. I wasn't used to being just at home, can't go nowhere and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it pretty
Shit
stayed
turned
the
you
same.
off.
It pretty stayed the same. I think I was drinking more than anything than
Facts.
I normally do. Drink some 500 every now and then, or some Bud Light.
But you didn't find yourself too much with your pants down.
No, about the same.
See, the thing about it, it's going to be a lot of COVID-19 babies because of that. But a lot of people's sex did go down because they was on each other's motherfucking nerves. I had a little both. I had a little sexual increase, and then I had a slight decrease to nerves. Everybody's nerves is wrecked. So I had to step outside, take the dog on an extra walk.
But I can't say.
Smoke a black and mild.
But I can't say after. Well, I can't say after, cause it's still going on. They just don't ever talk about it. The COVID-19, you know what I'm saying? But it has increased a little more.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't say that.
Man, you just reminded me of now that we kind of think about the COVID-19, it's been a lot of people having these Zoom group messages, video conferences and stuff. You might know
exactly where you go.
You might know where I'm going.
Yeah, I know exactly where you go. First of all, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I got to get this off my chest. Now, when you're in a group on Zoom,
Yeah.
and you want to do some extracurricular activities, as T.I. would say, expeditiously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta cut your video off
And microphone.
and your microphone. Or if you just gonna do that, just go in a different room and cut your microphone off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, if you got another computer or whatever, you could have took your cell phone.
Yeah, take it with you.
I mean,
Got a computer in
shit.
your pocket.
You just made a whole viral with that shit.
That made me wonder. That means these managers is putting this stuff on the internet. They probably recording the shit, taking a clip. Cause if you wonder what Scorp discussing, and I've seen more than one of these, but I saw one that just really was just the worst one I've seen. It been a few times people went to the bathroom on Zoom and stuff like that. That was kind of bad. But this particular guy, his manager and all his colleagues are on the Zoom. They're having a conversation about the sales quotas or whatever they're talking about. And he does not do the steps that Scorp Huncho just listed. He does not turn off the camera. He does not turn off the microphone. I guess he looked down and, as a wise man said, he saw a rise in his Levi's. And he knew that he needed to step out the room. And he came back with a large container of Lubriderm in his right hand. Now, most of the time when this happens, people was able to stop it, or he wasn't around the microphone because he had took his earbuds off. And he's standing there with the squeezing lotion in his hand. Everyone saying, Daniel, no. Please, Daniel, no. Daniel, somebody call him. Somebody pick their cell phone up, start calling his phone.
He had some tissue in his hand.
Yeah.
When I seen the tissue in his hand, I said, oh, hell no. Then he stood up and put it. I said, hell no, he's not finna do this.
The crazy thing, he was able to put it all on himself, put the lotion on himself, got the Kleenex. And he looked like he had got started before he realized what was going on. So there's some things that you just can't deny at this point.
Wow.
Shout out to Mr. Daniel. I think that's what his name was. Whatever your name is, young man. You're viral out there in the streets. I hope you still have your job. Hopefully they promoted you and taught you how to use Zoom in the appropriate fashion. I've been in some long podcast conversations and I saw...
Hope you wash his hands.
Yeah, wash your hands. I saw a rise in my Levi's before and I decided to wait till the episode was over. You just can't, like right now, if it'd be a rise in my Levi's, I gotta finish speaking to y'all. I can't just whip it out right now. You gotta,
hell no.
The Scorpion King has denounced that behavior in his studio, so. Now.
I gotta wait till you get home.
I do want to know this. We've been talking about boycotting a few restaurants. Scorp, who is it hard for you to let go? Because some of this shit, ain't hard. When I decided to let go of Starbucks, it wasn't hard because I don't be fucking with Starbucks no way.
Nah, I don't fuck with Starbucks.
When I decided to leave Kodak Black alone back in the day, when he was doing shenanigans with the death of Nipsey Hussle, it wasn't hard for me. I did like Kodak Black, but he just did too much fuckery, and I haven't listened to him in over a year and a half.
He's still locked up.
And every once in a while, a little track leaks, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not tuning into it. Now, when Monique told us not to watch Netflix, we just kept on watching it. Mm-hmm. So there's some stuff that's harder for us. So I'm not gonna lie. The only one that I care about, right? I am a little upset about Waffle House. So if I ever pull up in your local city and you see me parking at Waffle House, I need you to knock on the windshield and say, no, don't do it. Reconsider.
Reconsider. Read some little.
Yeah.
Sure.
Make sure you stop me. If you see me pull up in your local Taco Bell and I'm looking left and right to make sure nobody don't see me, tell me you gotta stand up for the cause. But who is it hard for you to let go, Score?
The one that really disappointed me the most was KFC. KFC.
Yeah.
I can't even eat no more chicken and waffles.
Oh yeah, that was pretty straight.
Or the donuts. The donut sandwiches. I can't eat that no more.
Oh, did you finally have it?
I had it twice.
How did you feel?
Man, what? My woman told me it didn't look right.
Who said that? Oh, your mom.
Amy told me it didn't look right.
Yeah, I bet.
When I was eating it, she said all the glaze didn't look right on my in my beard.
She started to think about naughty thoughts when she said
it. It didn't look right in my beard.
I can understand that. So, KFC.
KFC.
Have failed us.
Who else? There's a lot of them. I can't even think of them all for real right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who else on here.
I'm trying to figure out the list.
Cause the what really fucked me up was the Wendy's wasn't hard for me either.
I don't ate that half time. I used to eat that back in the day. 4 podcasts.
Yeah.
Four.
Yeah. I don't really eat it like that. I eat it, but not enough to care. Like I'm like, all right, who cares? Who gives a fuck? But we still standing for the cause. We're gonna have to leave Taco Bell alone. I'm gonna have to buy me some of my own little taco seasoning. But on a positive note, we can't keep talking about what's going on. We gotta have a little conversation about Father's Day is around the bend.
Yeah.
Is around the bend. Coming up, and I gotta ask you, Score.
Oh, I already told Amy I do not want no freaking twos. I'm finna boycott, like I said before, I'm boycotting these Father's Day commercials. Y'all we putting up fucking twos and shit. And women getting sales and shit. Now we get sales on fucking twos.
Yeah. And
that's
neckties.
a disgrace.
We get twos, we get neckties.
Nah.
Cologne.
I don't want no fucking twos.
Socks.
Y'all gotta do better than that, people.
They say men are hard to shop for. I don't believe it.
Not really, no.
I think women are harder to shop for.
Yeah, cause y'all difficult when it comes to shop. I ain't gonna lie to you. Back in the day, I'm glad I don't have this problem now. But back in the day when I was in past relationships, I used to hate going shopping with women.
Huh.
Y'all take 3 to 4 hours to figure out what the hell y'all want in the damn store.
I still hate shopping with women.
The fuck?
I still hate shit. Because the thing about it, men, we be like, baby, we need some milk. Yeah, I'm gonna get it on the way home. And when we go in the store, guess what we get? Milk. When a woman say, hey, you be already with them, and they say, hey, let's stop and get some milk. You go in there, you get the milk, you start headed to the register, they say, oh, look, baby, sweaters on sale. We got the milk, let's go. You start going. Then they say, oh, look what you know. A rollback on swimsuits for the holiday.
Or they make
the milk.
Or you make a grocery list and you trying to get everything else besides stuff that's on the grocery list. I used to have them fucking problems too. We're like, look, we supposed to come here and get what's on the grocery list and nothing else.
Yeah.
If it ain't on the grocery list, we not getting it.
Well,
expeditiously.
Yeah, they gonna find a way to get something else. And the thing about it, then it make you feel bad for they like just a second. That's why sometimes us men do our favorite trick at Walmart. We go to that bench on the front.
I don't even do that.
You go sit on it and look at the
I
space.
go walking off.
Where you go to?
I walking around.
I just go to video game section.
Yeah. Where you at? Right behind you.
Oh my gosh. Don't let you. They love pulling this until you go in the store. Y'all be looking for stuff together. You walk off. Then you can't find the motherfucker. Then you start calling and texting. You don't get no response. Then when you run into them, they're like, I was looking for you. Y'all done spent 30 minutes looking for each other. Where your phone? You always keep it text you. I left it in the car. Now you left it in the car.
Oh, it's in the bottom of my purse.
I'm like, man, you got to be shitting me. And anybody who listens to this is me venting. Just let them vent.
You know we're finna get some feedback.
So if we gonna be grounded, we're just gonna be grounded.
We're gonna get some feedback.
Especially about these Father's Day gifts. All fathers out there, no need in sitting there throwing clues and hints about what you like and what you want. Your ass getting a box of tools. Your ass getting a barbecue grill. Your ass getting a necktie. Maybe some cologne. And if your girl feeling real creative, you know, maybe y'all got a little inside joke or something. She might throw in the card or something. But you getting a necktie. And even if you don't wear them, you getting it anyway. Might get some muscle shirts and drawers.
I'll take that.
You know what though? I think men buy women stuff that they be wanting, and women get men stuff that they need. Like we be like, oh, you know, my girl, she been talking about she want this Louis Vuitton bag or whatever the thing that they want, and that's what you get them. Then when it be your time, they get you like something like underwear. Like, yeah, you know, your underwear got holes in them. I'm like, thank you, baby. You get some muscle shirts. Yeah, I see you keep wearing that dingy muscle shirt. Thank you, baby. They get you some some pre-workout. You need to go to the gym. They give you something that's a clue or something.
No, they don't. When my sister don't believe no pre-workout, you don't need that. Oh
yeah. Well, you know what? You are telling the truth. They might get you something. They might get you something else in that nature, but not that. Because man, shout out to 500 Vodka. I'm sipping it with Red Bull. If I'm around my girl, I'm not doing this. You don't need that. Why you need that? That's bad for you. No energy drinks. So I hope if this get listened to, I don't get scolded. I already been drunk at this point. When you heard this, I am already drunk. Don't get mad at Scorpio. I bought it with my own debit card. He didn't do it to me. But yeah, they don't like you to drink energy drinks or what's the other stuff? Energy drinks, pre-workout.
I ain't never had that, man. Pre-workout with liquor.
Oh no, not with liquor, but they don't like you drinking it.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go regular? Look, y'all wear us out so much that we too tired to do the gym and stuff. We gotta get something to inspire us to go to the gym. To be honest, y'all ass lucky you getting this episode. Well, I'm drinking this Red Bull so I can do this episode. Otherwise, I'll be here slumped in the corner asleep and drunk.
You know what I'm saying? The people been asking,
They've been ready for it.
They've been ready for episodes. That's why we wait so long to give y'all some good stuff to talk about. Some good topics, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we ain't gonna just sit here and just make shit up. We gonna talk about what the fuck going on, and boy, it's a lot going on, so it's a lot of content. I don't think Lil Wayne needs his little radio show they be doing, because Lil Wayne is too disconnected to what's going on. He said he thought 21 Savage was a group. He said that when that producer be saying "We's out of here," he said he thought there was a shout out to him. It's a producer. So you gotta catch up with the times, Wayne. I heard him interviewing Nicki Minaj this morning.
Really?
And when he interviewed her, he was like, attention world, Nicki Minaj is now married. She been married almost a year from what I know. So I don't know where you been, Wayne, under a rock. You can't be in this business and not know what's going on. That's include us too. If you got a microphone in front of your face and you're just spewing out false shit or late shit, everybody gonna be wonder what's going on. So I will take this time to let y'all know we always record a week in advance. If anything we said on this episode has changed, this was the case when we was talking. Okay? Exactly. So now, back to this Father's Day stuff. I gotta ask you this. We both fathers in here. Scott, how do you know you a good father? Cause everybody think they're a good father. Just like everybody think they're a good mother.
I had this conversation too. You know what I'm saying? I was explaining to this, what was it? Last night, one day, I was talking to Amy and Shatara about this. I mean, you got fathers out here, you know, that want to spend time with their kids. You know, want to be in their kids' life. And then, you know, you got the other co-parent stopping that. You know, and then you got some fathers out here that don't even want to be a part of their kids' life.
Preach it.
You know, you just...
Preach it.
It's just hard out here, you know. My situation, you know, is I'm a father of a 6-year-old.
Dang, for real? She's 6 now?
Yeah, she's 6 now.
Dang.
Yeah.
Time.
She getting big on me.
Time.
She getting big on me. Yeah. And you know, I be want to get her for the summer, you know what I'm saying? At least spend some time with her during the summer.
That'd be fine.
Cause you know, when I talk to her, you know, she be wanting me to come pick her up, and I'm like, she be wanting to see her dad, you know, spend time with her dad. She want to go places, you know, have fun. She told me she want to go fishing and all that stuff.
Oh, she in real country now.
Yeah, she want to go fishing. I was told her she love going fishing. I'm like, oh, hey, I didn't know that, you know
That's
what I'm saying? I'm just learning stuff from her, you know. Me and her moms, we don't communicate like that on a level like that, you know. But yeah, I can tell I'm a good father, you know. Even though I'm not around her, you know what I'm saying, I'm missing a whole lot of stuff. Exactly. But you know, I still try to keep in touch with her. Just found out she had 2 phones.
Oh.
Yeah, so she pulling the Kevin Gates on me. She got 2 phones right now.
They both work?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I have no idea.
Where my belt?
Well, yeah. But you know, it like I said, it's hard, you know, when you got fathers out here who want to spend time with their kids. But like I said, the other co-parent is stopping it.
Facts.
You know, and you as a father, you know, you gotta do all that you can do. That's why if you're a father, listen to this episode. You know what I'm saying? If you're around your kids, spend time with your kids as much as possible. Because you got some fathers out here, like I said, that can't even see their kids.
Facts.
And they want to spend time with their kids and see their kids.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So be a good father to your kids out here. I don't care if it's a male or female, still be that father figure in your child's life.
Gospel. With that being said, in my case, man, like, I know I'm a good father because same thing, like, I'm there, man. And I'm there as much as I can. Yeah. Because we know how it is when you get fault on the other side of the coin. When somebody is blocking the communication or stopping the communication or preventing the pickups and visitation. But when I can, I'm in the presence. When I'm in the presence, I take advantage of it. We spending time together. We having real conversations. Yeah. We not just sitting here. You may think we just sit down and hear Hadouken and Sonic Boom all day. That's not what happened all day. We talking about what's going on with the ladies. We talking about rubber ducks that need to be put on your little genitalia. We talking about school. We talking about what you want to be. We talking about child support. Well, I ain't gonna get started on that because this episode will run another hour. But I do explain these kind of things and have these kind of conversations. I'm trying to go ahead and not be, as the pastor say, be before you long. When we get into the episode go left. Oh boy! If y'all want to know how I feel about that, y'all go review some of the episodes and find some of the content that's out there.
Another thing with me, you know, every time I go home. You know, every time I go home, I make sure, you know what I'm saying, my daughter's my main priority.
You gonna see her.
Yeah, that's a must. I put that in 2 weeks or a month in advance. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm going to be here for such and such long. You know what I'm saying? I want to spend time with her.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? I do that, make sure that's my main priority. When I go back home, spend time with my child. I might not see all the people that I used to fuck with, but I make sure I make damn well sure. I'm going to say that one more time. I make damn well sure.
Talk about it.
I spend time with my daughter, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a must.
Facts. If y'all and if you're at the house and you know that you're a piece of shit, daddy, come on, man. We already got a rap for ourselves. We need you to go ahead and get yourself in order, get yourself in gear, and go ahead and go the extra mile. Because I run across people that, now I ain't talking to y'all that your baby mama won't let you, and you can't afford the lawyers and the legal fees and the problems, and you got to make phone calls and you got to deal with the government to make it work. I'm talking about the ones that ignoring your baby mama phone call because you don't want to miss out on Grand Theft Auto, or that girl finally texts you back and says she wants to suck your penis today. So you say, I ain't gonna pick my kid up today because I got to do this. It's real important to me. Wow. And you want to go do that, and your baby crying, and you over there with your pants down catching gonorrhea. Get your life together. I seen a post that said this, and I know this shit true. It said when you tell a woman you finna put a condom on, she look at you like, why? Put y'all condoms on. Don't let her tell you, I'm alright, it's okay.
I can't help you.
Yeah, I'm okay. I done had this conversation before. I done pulled the condom out and ripped the paper open, and I seen her eyes get big and roll. I'm gonna wear it. If you think that this is just me making a comment about you, no. We already talked about my pullout game. So I want to be free to express myself. If you don't know, I ain't gonna get into it because we talked about it before. But if you want to know about a man's pullout game on the first dates, lady, I normally don't give y'all this game. It's normally men game. Go ahead, go to the gas station. Tell them to put 10 in the tank. Sit there and look cute. Don't get out. If you see them hit 10:01, just imagine all the Plan B pills you finna be taking. I'm gonna let that marinate on y'all brain. I should not have to explain that to you if you adults. If you too young to hear this, where your mama at? Tell her turn this off for you. Because you should not be hearing about this. Because we is not talking about unleaded gas. We talking about unleaded ass. With that being said, if there are no other church announcements, like I always say, man, smile. Don't let the world see it. As you see what happens when the world sees you smile, there's a whole lot of shit to come with it. Shout out to your daddy. But you know what? Let's switch it up this time for the fathers. Shout out to your mama. But a shout out to you, daddy.